Good morning, delivery fam. Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Breakfast with UDM. I hope y'all had a great weekend. If you had a great weekend, put it in the chat right now that I had a great weekend. All right. This past weekend was pretty awesome for me. Yesterday, I made over $200. That's not something that happens every weekend or every day, but I was able to make more than $200 yesterday, and that's, man, thank you. I'm grateful for that. So if you had a great weekend, make sure you let us know what your weekend was like in the chat or in the comment section down below. Hey, this morning we're going to be talking about Grubhub and an unavailable customer situation. But before we dive into that, y'all know I got some opening announcements. And before I dive into the opening announcements, if you have not done so already, if this is your first time on this channel, make sure you hit subscribe, click the bell, and join the team, because we're like a family here, and we share experiences from all across the world, to be honest with you. And majority of it is in the U.S., but we have people from Canada, we have people from Australia, we have people from the U.S. Majority are from the U.S., but we have people from all over the world, and this is what we do, and nobody else understands what we do except for people like us, you and me. All right. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit subscribe, click the bell, and join the team. And family, what did you have for breakfast? Put it in the chat or in the comment section down below. What's up, Heather Patori, Gig Hustler, Mr. Donk 305, John Spalding, good morning. Susan Silver, good morning. Sue Plater, I got it right, Sue. Delivery driver, good morning. Tiffany Cole, good morning. Monique, Cindy Riddle, good morning. Lee Swift, Chevy Life 2020, good morning. Oh, y'all had some good stuff. What's up, Sheldon? Bake and corned beef, man, you taking me back to the islands. Lynn Lucas, good morning. Phoenix Delivery Drove, Blondie H, Kryptonite. Bob Stevens, good morning. Bob Stevens had a great Sunday. Ended with a $100 tip. That's what's up. Jay Innocent, good morning. Fanta, wanta, Fanta. Don't you wanna Fanta? Aranka, good morning. Herbert Chow, good morning. Kick Rocks, good morning. Was y'all drinking soda for the breakfast, man? Kick Rocks, you had a Pepsi? Okay, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we really dive into this morning's topic, I got a joke for y'all. All right, this right here. Notice how it says spinach and artichoke dip. Okay. All right, let me tell y'all this joke really quick. All right, this happened to me on Grubhub. So, I get an order for TGIF. All right, and I go pick it up. I pick it up. I see it's just one thing of artichoke dip. I'm like, then I looked at my phone, because at first I was like, this can't be all, because the payout was like $11. So I looked at the phone and I was like, is that everything? It sure is. Okay. And she opens the door. I hand her the bag, and she takes it. She's about to close the door, and I said, hey, I apologize for the delay, and there was a little delay at the restaurant. She's like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. Then she looks at the bag, and she was like, wait, no chips? So apparently, this customer placed an order for spinach and artichoke dip and did not add a side of chips. So she was looking forward to the spinach and artichoke dip with no chips. I guess she had to, I don't know. I don't know if she went to the gas station or not, but I mean, with these apps, these customers really have to be mindful of what they're doing. They're spending their money, their hard-earned money. So if they're going to spend it, they got to pay attention to every single thing that they do. All right. So what's up, Raul Garcia? Good morning. So with that being said, let's talk about this morning's topic. All right. Yes, I'll save that one for later. So excuse that. All right, so how many of you have seen this text message when you try to contact the customer? I'm pretty sure a lot of you have, but if you haven't, this is something I want you to pay attention to. How many of you have seen this text message? All right, this text conversation is related to a DoorDash order. All right, okay. So I'm like, why am I getting this text message? All right, let's get this off the screen. I want y'all to pay attention to my text message. It says, "This is your Dasher, Brian. I need the gate code, please." The reason why I said I texted the customer is, yes, I needed the gate code. I got cars behind me. I'm trying to get into the community, but they didn't put no gate code or anything in the notes. So I'm trying to call the customer. The call keeps hanging up. So I'm like, oh, geez, I hope DoorDash is not crashing today. Not at this moment. Not while I'm stuck at a gate. I hope they're not crashing right now. I tried to call the customer again. Every attempt that I tried to contact the customer, it kept hanging up. It would ring one time and then hang up. So I said, you know what? I'm going to send this text message. "This is your Dasher, Brian. Brian, I need the gate code." I get no response. So I'm like, what the hell? I contact DoorDash support to try to let them know, hey, this is the situation. They said, go ahead to do the customer unavailable through the app. Okay. All right. I started the timer. After starting the timer, I received a call from the customer. Customer says, "Hey, I've been trying to call you and text you, but it's not going through. Well, I've been trying to text you, but it's not going through." I'm like, okay, well, what's the gate code so I could drop off your food? I go ahead, punch in the gate code. I get to the customer. Now, this is the part I want you to pay attention to. Let me put this on the screen. When I get to the customer, they pretty much told me, "Hey, I've been trying." Now, look at this. They received my text message. And for those that like to look at the background, yes, I was not wearing my hat, okay? I like to be free scalp around here, okay? All right, so as you see, they received my text message. It says, "This is your Dasher, Brian. I need the gate code, please." They sent me, if you look to the right of the screen, that's not the entire gate code. I kind of cut it off because I didn't want people to kind of like whatever. So anyway, they sent me a text message with their gate code, but I never received it. I never received it. And look at the text message that DoorDash sent them. "The person you tried to contact does not accept SMS messages from DoorDash. Please try calling to contact them. For any support inquiries, please visit blah, 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 blah." Okay? Now, I don't know. Before I say what I'm about to say, whenever you text a customer, have you ever gotten a response since they released this whole new text message thing? This text conversation is related to a DoorDash order. Have you received a response from the customer? Give me a thumbs up emoji if you have, thumbs down emoji if you haven't. Yes, you've gotten it. Okay. Well, okay, so I'm beginning to realize that some customers, especially in my situation, I don't know if the app was crashing or whatever, but I don't get a response. As of recently in my market, I'm not getting a response from the customers. So I'm thinking that DoorDash is not allowing the customer. I hit the customer unavailable and the timer was running. I don't know if that's the reason why the customer couldn't get in contact with me, or maybe it's because I don't want to make up anything. But I see this as, I like it, to be honest with you. I like it because most customers, who knows, man, they texting us back can, put us in a dangerous situation. So call the driver. I got one asking me if the restaurant was busy, and I was wondering why they were asking me that. Really? Sound like a conspiracy against UDM? The customer actually wrote, "Text me when you arrive." I'm driving, so I'm just listening. Okay, happened to me, UDM, four or five times already. All right, so the point of this stream is not just to tell y'all that story, but I want to also tell y'all what the customer rep, what the customer support rep told me. While I was stuck at the gate, the customer support rep was very direct. They said, if the customer is unavailable, you just leave it right there at the gate. What do you mean? You can, if the customer is unavailable, I mean, I suggest you don't take the food with you, but just leave it right there at the gate. There's nowhere safe to leave it. You got to leave it right there so you can move on. I know your time is valuable, isn't it? Your time and the time that you're working is valuable. So if it's valuable to you, leave it right there at the gate. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to leave the customer's food right there at the gate. They also said it's a customer's responsibility to make sure that they keep track of the driver and they can meet the driver whenever that driver arrives or whatever the issue. All right. Now, to hear the customer rep tell me, leave it right there at the gate, I was like, what the hell is going on? It seemed as if they're caring less when a driver attempts to make that delivery. It seems as if they're caring less about the customer not doing what they need to do, doing their part to meet the driver halfway. Based off of what I experienced with the customer service rep or customer support rep. I'm like, geez. All right. Now, if you have an unavailable customer, ladies and gentlemen, yes, start the timer. Your time is very valuable, but I do not recommend just leaving that food just anywhere and marking it as delivered. Okay, I do not recommend it. At the end of the day, you are your own person. You do what you wish, but I would not like for someone to leave my food just anywhere. So I would not do it to my customer. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you found this information valuable, or if it made you laugh a little bit. You know, I want to give a few more shout outs in the chat, and I want to read the chat. All right, so if you just came for what I had to talk about, the title of this video, that's pretty much the end. Okay, so now I'm gonna engage with my family. What's up, family? Double M, what's up? Good morning. Delivery driver says DoorDash needs to go back to old policy, no customer available, free food like Grubhub does. You want that food, don't you? What's up, Humi? Good morning. Start over. No. What's up, Kevin Anderson? Good morning, Double M. Okay. Carrie L. Allison Fox says, I probably wouldn't just leave it either. I don't even know why that customer support rep tried to tell me to leave it right at the gate. Come on, man. Come on now. I start my first, what? Say what? I start my first Grubhub today. Let's get a hand clap for Cindy Riddle. First Grubhub. Awesome. The more apps you have in your back pocket, the better you are, better off you will be. Love Billy says, agreed, free food. Heather Patori says, yep, and Uber Eats. Okay. All right. Jazzy I says, this started about a month ago and reinstall did not fix. No, it's not going to fix. It's not going to fix. It's happening on DoorDash's end. Jazzy what's your name? Critters. Any name you want to give them. Cindy Riddle says, I'm nervous. Don't be nervous. What you nervous for, Cindy? It's just like all the other apps, okay? Don't be nervous. You got to pick it up and drop it off. Delivery driver says, I was approved for XL orders on Grubhub yesterday. That's what's up. I salute. Cindy Riddle says, been doing Uber Eats for 6 months. Well, you got another one in your back pocket. Heather Patori says, how long after priority waitlisted for Grubhub did it take to start? Oh, geez. That's a question for Cindy. Coast to Coast says, I got a DoorDash drive invitation a few days ago. I'm just waiting on the catering bag. That's what's up. Who Me says, leave the food at the gate. That would pee off the customer. If you don't know what P means, pissed. I don't mind saying that. That would piss off the customer for DoorDash for life. From DoorDash for life. John Spalding says it's an iPhone issue. Pick a finger, John Spalding. Dasher J, good morning to you, man. Good morning. Curtis G, good morning. All right, have you heard anything about dispatch starting in Raleigh? Is Raleigh or Raleigh? I think it's Raleigh, North Carolina. I got some new information coming soon, but they will be answered in the form of a podcast. All right, so look out for that. Apply for both at the same time. Yeah, that's what's up. And you got Uber Eats first. Basic Bish, since you want me to say it. Basic Bish. Basic Bish says, I had pickup at Sonic while waiting. Decided to check drop-off location. Was the same place as pickup. Called support. They tried to call the customer with no luck. Told me to do whatever with it. I hope that made your day, Basic Bish. Susan Silva, good morning to you. All right. Todd Kobe says, I reached $200 Sunday too. If you made over $200 yesterday, just put, I guess, hand claps in the chat. Hand clap emoji. Just put it in the chat. All right. All right. No delivery driver. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Mrs. UDM. Glad you're doing better. Kim Fustel, good morning to you. JJ Grace, good morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I want to tell y'all about this right here. While I have y'all here, I want to tell y'all about this. Okay, so I received this order. I posted this on my community tab yesterday. All right, this is an Applebee's order. As you can see, the total is $37.38. With DoorDash giving me an additional $2 bonus on time for if I'm on time to the customer. All right. Now, the thing is, I posted this on my community tab with the only thing I wrote on this post was hashtag CP4L. All right. Now, hashtag CP4L, if you've been following me for a while, you know that CP4L means cherry picker for life. I received this comment right here. Are you going to cherry pick your way through life? Are you going to cherry pick your way through life? Now, I wanted to use this as a teachable moment, all right? This was my response. I said, damn right. We all are in full control of our lives, and each decision we make will determine how the end will look. If I choose to hang with the wrong friends that are always in trouble with the law, my chances of getting... Y'all know I got to slide this up a little bit. My chances of getting locked up are greater. All right. Next thing I said was, if I had chosen the wrong woman to start a family and spend the rest of my life with, then point is, we all are cherry pickers. The real question is, are you willing to admit it or be in denial? Now, I feel that they might have, it probably wasn't even a negative comment at all, but I wanted to use this as a teachable moment. We literally have to cherry pick through life, not just on the apps. We have to cherry pick for life, all right? For life, during life. You know what I'm saying? Like going through the struggles that we go through in life, we have to cherry pick. Reason why, if you don't cherry pick, you're going to find yourself in a bad situation that you will eventually learn from if you get out of it. You have to cherry pick through life. So if you have to cherry pick through life, and life is the toughest mother effer out here, why you ain't gonna cherry pick on the app? It's just technology. Biggest question. So I want to say thank you to, who's that person? I want to say thank you for getting me going. Homeless Panther. I want to say thank you. I don't know if this was a negative comment to go against cherry picking or not, But I want to say thank you because you helped me prove my point that we need to cherry pick. We need to cherry pick, yo. I salute. We need to cherry pick. So thank you, Homeless Panther, for proving my point that we need to go out here and do what we need to do. Every day we go out here, we got to make the decisions that's going to be beneficial to us in our market, in our situation, based on our circumstances. Thank you. Cherry pick. CP4L. If you don't want to cherry pick, that's on you, but I guarantee that you are a cherry picker. Even if you don't want to accept it. You are a cherry picker. Before these apps existed, you are a cherry picker. Family, can y'all help me put it in the chat, please? Put it in the chat. You are a cherry picker. You are a cherry picker. Put it in the chat. Put it in the comment section down below. Whether these people don't want to admit it or not, doesn't matter. But you are a cherry picker. You've been cherry picking since you were in diapers. I don't want that food. I want the candy. You've been a cherry picker. Embrace cherry picking, man. This is a real thing. You've been that message, ladies and gentlemen. What I just put out there because of Homeless Panther. Again, I got to say thank you. Take that message. Go out there and make what you need to make for yourself, your family, but you have to do it in a way by being more selective. You have to be more selective while you're out here because these apps, they don't care about your bottom line. As I said on the podcast, they are worried about their bottom line. So why not worry about yours? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you just subscribed, I now salute to you. And delivery fam, y'all know what time it is.